This weekend is a big weekend for my family. King Richard, the movie, is up for 6 Oscar nominations, and I'm feeling reminiscent, and I wanted to go back to my old neighborhood. I wanted to show you where I'm from, so we're going to visit my old house, my old school, the course where I practiced, and also the Isha Price Resource Center that is in memory of my sister. Okay, so today, very special day because we get to go back, see our roots. We're here at Mark Twain Elementary where we both went to elementary school. And we're gonna get to meet the kids today, the kids who are like sitting right where we used to sit, and we're gonna reminisce on all the things we did, good and bad, and just have the best time here at our school and our neighborhood.
You didn't do anything bad.
I didn't do anything bad.
Like, yeah.
I waited till I was older.
Good kid. But we're really excited to be here and experience this again and going back in time a little bit to just see where we come from. First impressions, everything is so much smaller, but definitely looking forward to the experience. So let's go.
So now we're walking into the school, and this is how we would come into school in the mornings. I loved school. I was such a nerd. And Serena wasn't actually going to the same school because the school districts changed. And she's just crying when they dropped her off at another school. My dad managed to, or my mom, both of them managed to get her in. And this is the auditorium where in the cafeteria where like the talent show happened.
And one time Lindrea was in a talent show. She was the only one of us brave enough to actually participate.
I didn't have talent, so I couldn't get in.
Yeah, of course you had talent, but she sang
a Tracy Chapman song.
And she really should have won, but she was robbed.
She was robbed.
To this day,
we haven't let it go.
Never.
She was robbed.
Hey, I can't hear you. Good morning, boys and girls. Great. Now we have a special guest. No introduction needed, but I'm gonna let her introduce herself. So here's Miss Venus Williams.
Hi, everybody. How's your Friday going? Good? Oh my God, you guys are amazing. Your principal is unbelievable. I like how he talks. I hope you guys are listening to him. Now, did you guys know that I went to this school? Yes, and this is my older sister, Isha. And Isha also went to this school, and she went here all the way through the 6th grade, and I went here until I was in the 4th grade. Okay, so I have a question for someone. Can someone name a great woman in history, but not Serena? Okay, do you guys know Serena? Yes, okay, so we can't do Serena, so no saying that name. Can anyone name a great woman in history? Okay, what about you, young man? Amelia Earhart, what a wonderful one. And you know how great women start, or great people start? Okay, tell me.
With great responsibility.
Great responsibility. And is it too young for you right now to start with great responsibility? No, absolutely not. Okay, can anyone guess what age I was when I started playing tennis? Okay, you tell me. 6 years old? Okay, what about you?
10 years old.
10 years old. Any other guesses? Okay, it's still too high.
4?
4 years old. That's when I started playing tennis. So remember, you're never too old to live your dreams or too young. You can dream as big as you like and go as big as you want. And what's most important is to respect yourself, have confidence in you, and what else did your principal say? Yes. All the great answers. So you are responsible for your life. You can be responsible for your life, and you can do great things. So I'm so happy to meet you guys. And I'm so happy that, guess what, we're having the same exact experience. The experience you're having at this school is the experience that I had. So we're having that same experience, and we had the best times at this school.
Give the Williams sisters a big round of applause. Thank you for your time. Hopefully you come back in the future. You're always welcome at Mark Twain.
I remember that fight, and I remember I wanted to be in a fight because you were in a fight. I never told you that.
No.
I wanted to be in a fight because you were in a
fight. You don't need to
fight.
be in a fight. But like, literally, we were racing, and I beat her in a race. and she was upset. And I remember I had 75 cents in my hand, and she like kind of
For the candy house?
for the candy house, of course. But like, so she came for me, and I was like, and I thought Tundi was gonna fight for me because she was my big sister, and this was a person who was her friend and in her class. Like they were in the 6th grade or something. She was older, and Tundi, when I went to her to tell her, like, can you believe this is happening? She said, I'm not always gonna be here to fight for you. You have to learn to stand up for yourself. And I said, okay. And I said, can you hold my 75 cents?
Wait, because Pam challenged you to a fight?
Well, yeah, like she was basically like, yeah, I'm gonna beat you up. And I'm like, you gonna beat me up? Like, why? And so I gave my 75 cents to Tundi. She held it. And I went in to take that whooping.
What do you think your technique was?
Just go for it broke, Just like, I didn't have a technique. I'm not a fighter. I'm a lover.
So did you win the fight?
I don't think I won the fight. I think I did my best,
Mm-hmm.
I really distinctly remember getting hit on the top of the head because she was like so much taller than me. And I remember like pounding me on top, and I remember feeling like, oh my goodness, I'm literally gonna die, like right now. And then, but I just kind of went in and just swinging, because like what else do you do? And
Was there anyone to monitor or stop this fight?
no, I think we just fought till we got tired. No, literally, like some adults eventually came out and did stop the fight, and I had to go to the principal's office, and it was so humiliating, and I didn't know what was gonna happen. I thought I was gonna get in trouble when I got home, and I didn't. Like, Mom and Dad were so supportive of like the situation. They were like, you didn't start it, it wasn't your fault. Like, knowing that I wasn't the aggressor was what saved my life, I think, on the home front. So yeah, that's my and that happened right here, like the lessons that you learn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and Tundi was standing over there.
I mean, you told when you told the story, even though I wasn't there, I felt like I was there.
Yeah.
Which is so crazy. Like, I almost remember being there.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Yeah, because you got out of school early.
So I was still too young. I was in preschool.
In kindergarten, and yeah, all the things. That's crazy.
All the things. I'm very happy that we had this experience to have a great education.
Yes.
And there's new buildings.
And we had educators that really cared, They
Yeah.
really cared about the students. And they really cared about us. And to see that history still happening here, it's always amazing to revisit and remember like where things started or where you come from. I'll always appreciate it. What is it like for you?
I'm just impressed with the kids.
Yeah.
It's nice to see that our neighborhood is better than what we left it.
Yeah.
Bye! And with that, let's go. Right now, we're standing in front of our old house where we lived, and we were very close. There were 5 people in one room.
Yeah.
And
all 5 sisters.
All 5 sisters. So
Yeah.
we were very close, and it's like, I haven't come here in so many years. I think you've come more often, maybe?
Yeah, I try to come back. It's really interesting to remember and to see. One of the biggest things, just like, going to Mark Twain, is the size. Like, things always seem so much bigger when you're smaller. And we didn't feel like we were crowded.
Right? What I will say, the rose bushes are still here.
The rose bushes
The
are
rose
still
bushes are still here.
Daddy planted those.
Yeah.
And it's pretty special. And it's so nice to see that they're still here.
Yeah, our neighborhood's still here. Yeah. Not the old neighbors, but the neighborhood's still here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you get a chance to go back, and you can, it's a really special thing.
It's always good to go home.
To revive the memories,
Mm-hmm. right, well, let's go see the park.
Let's go see the park.
So this is the first time I've come to the courts where I grew up in years, and it was definitely emotional. I'd been back before with groups of people and events, but alone definitely made me think. So we're here at Compton Park. I've changed the name though. What's it? The name
think
is
it's
East
called-
Dominguez.
Yes, East Rancho Dominguez or East Dominguez Park.
Forever known to us as Compton Park.
Yes.
And
The feels.
yeah, all the feels. I mean, you can always come back home, but the feeling is, it's intense.
So we're gonna go check out some stomping grounds, and
Let's see where all this swinging started.
this is where it started.
This is where the swinging started. So this is still the old building, right?
Yeah, that building has been there, but they remodeled it. It's not the same, you know what I mean?
So that part's the same, and,
That part
and I
is
think this part is the same. Like, so I think this building was here.
Yeah.
This was here, and this is all.
It was oriented a little different, and this was open, so you could walk straight from the tennis court. It was basketball courts, remember?
Was it sand or was it always this?
No, it was sand. And it was the sand pile that he said you could go to the sand pile. But didn't it seem like it was much further away from the tennis court?
Well, it was, because it was a whole basketball court. So we're gonna go by a whole building. There they are.
There they are.
Oh my God, too many hours went down here.
All the hours.
All the hours.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Please come on in.
Oh my
you.
gosh.
So many memories. And Daddy used to connect the basket. Remember?
Oh yeah, he locked the basket
He
up
would
over
lock
there.
The basket up right there on that fence. That it's so amazing that everything is still here. And they seem to have made some improvements because they created the smaller court.
Mm-hmm. So the kids' size court.
So it's a kid size court here now. All the hours, all the things, all the time. What does being here make you feel?
So many hours.
It's pretty much like every old school video of you guys, when you were, oh, you're getting emotional. It's okay.
Too many hours.
This was Daddy's court, and this was the court my mom was always on. And
Daddy was always on this court. No?
no, this court for sure. And we'd be rolling the balls, picking up the balls, and whenever there was anything that was filmed, like for the news or whatever, they always used this court. And so this is what you'll see literally in the footage that you see. Obviously, the courts have been redone, thank goodness. They used to be red on the in-between, remember?
Red and green.
Red and green.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, white lines.
Too many hours.
Too many hours, but what else are you feeling?
I don't know. Too many hours. So many hours. Late into the night, rain or shine,
Rain or shine.
all the hours. I wouldn't want to do that again. At the
That's
time, I didn't care, whatever, but no. It's a lot of hours.
Yeah. At the time, it just seemed normal.
Yeah.
It was just what life was. Coming to the tennis court and practicing tennis.
Yeah.
So it's you don't know anything different. If you don't know anything different, then it's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
I think the hours paid off. The hours absolutely have paid off and has created such a wonderful life, that we all share, that we share. It's been a beautiful journey, and it's still going.
So many hours.
So many hours.
So this is not the end. We're going to have a part 2 released on Sunday. I'm going to share with you more of my emotions on going back to where I'm from, and plus a special part about the Isha Price Resource Center in memory of my sister. I can't wait. I can't wait for the Oscars. I hope you enjoy this. Like, subscribe, do all the above. Talk to you soon.